Alrighty, guys, it is showtime. We're gonna jump in this, doing a bunch of Tinder reviews. I'm just gonna quickly check that everything's running smoothly. If you want to have your Tinder profile reviewed, then go to the RateMyTinder subreddit and add your Tinder profile in there. I'm just gonna quickly check that everything's okay. Check everything here. There we go. No problems. Alrighty. Let's jump straight into this. Funny enough, the first one we find is a gay guy. That's pretty rare. Pretty rare. 28 male. I don't like this whole Reddit thing where they put on age, gender, and then a bunch of other stuff. If you want to put useful information, put how many matches and how long you've been using it for. That's just what you guys should be doing, not this nerdy Reddit shit. But we're going to get straight into this. We're going to roast these fucking profiles today. Let me make sure I can see the chat too. There we go. 28, masculine, gay, but what the hell does bottom even mean? I'm gonna fucking Google that shit. Bottom meaning gay. Person who, okay. Person who receives. What the fuck? I don't know what these fucking things mean. Anyway, let's actually look at how this is going. So, for some reason, I'm reviewing a gay person's Tinder profile. So, I don't know how different it's going to be for men. Maybe we're going to have to ask John Afty Lifestyle. But I can only base this on what a woman would like. A woman wouldn't really want to swipe on a picture like this one right here, the third photo. Man, he's got those fucking socks and a scarf, definitely representing. This one's a pretty good photo. It's a shame his eyes are fucking closed. Then there's a piano one, might be a video, I don't know, but it looks a little low quality. I just recommend staying away from selfies. Either way, I'm not gay, so I wouldn't know what else to say. What's going on here? Smile. Replace the first photo with the last photo, at least. Anyway, what's next? Gonna read these chats here. I was shadow banned for a towel pick. It's been 5 months. Let me put that on the fucking screen. 5 months since deletion. I'm worried new account will get tied to old. So playing with the fucking wires here. Tinder generally has a policy of keeping your information for 90, not necessarily 90 days, but 3 months. Maybe it's 90 days, maybe it's 91, 92, whatever. February is coming up next month. But generally, I would advise waiting at least 92 days to account for 31 day months, especially what fucking months of the year are they 31 back to back? So like July, August, September. I can't fucking remember. But let's just say 92 days. It's obviously longer than 92 days since your Tinder was deleted. I'm guessing you deleted it because of the frustration with shadow bans. So it should be good to go. But double check in case there's some new information on this. I haven't checked the Tinder information for a while regarding this, but last I know about this approximately 1 or 2 years ago, 92 days, you should be pretty good fucking go. That's according to their policy, at least. This is what the companies claim. That's what they claim. But suspicions are always there. Anyway, let's move on from gay Tinder profiles. This isn't Grindr's one. Okay. I wouldn't know. Let's see here. Oh, this is in Italian. Is it decent? He didn't even bother putting how many matches he has or how long he used it. What the fuck is this first photo here? That is a really weird close-up. Second one, just chilling in this fucking kitchen. Third one, mirror selfie. I hate it. Oh god, it gets worse. Fourth photo, just a really fucking dark lighting selfie laying down. That's not going to do you any fucking good. It's going to do way more harm than it's going to do any fucking good. And then another fucking mirror selfie. Like the first one wasn't fucking enough. Stay away from fucking mirror selfies. And this is only 5 photos. There are 9 photo slots. You need to be putting way more Wait, there's a number 6, but it's just completely fucking black. Unless it's a video that doesn't make sense. But either way, like the first frame would be pretty fucking helpful at least. But overall, let's zoom in a bit more. Let's get a better view. Close up of the face. Folding your arms in the kitchen. Mirror selfie. Selfie. Mirror selfie. Like, this tells you absolutely fucking nothing about the guy. Absolutely nothing. Is there anything going on in this guy's life? Like, he's in a kitchen, but he's not even cooking in a fucking kitchen. Like, that's where a kitchen would at least make sense. There's literally no information here. There's so many. I've seen thousands of Tinder profiles from men sending in Tinder reviews and so on. You know, this is probably going to be a regular thing, just live streaming this shit and roasting these Tinder profiles. But this is what we could call like a blob of goo guy. Just your face and nothing else. There's no other fucking information. No, we don't know what the bio says. I don't think he put it anywhere. Let's double check that. God damn it, guy. Where the fuck? What are you doing? It's just your face. That's not really going to get matches. And it's like depressed in this fucking photo. There's nothing going on here. Does this guy do fucking snowboarding? Does he sleep all day? Does he just raid the fucking fridge? You need to have a Tinder profile that actually shows your life. If your life is just standing around taking fucking selfies, that's a shit, boring fucking life. So stay away from that shit. Let's see what's going on in chat. I'm reading your message game book, and I really want to ask, does let's skip all the bullshit lines still work? Does it still work? Does it still work? As if things stop working after a few years? Yes, it still fucking works. Have humans evolved in the last few years beyond good communication advice? Like, of course it still fucking works. The real question is, have you fucking tried it? Because time and time again has it been proved that it fucking works, and you're questioning if it works, which basically means you haven't fucking tried it yourself. So what are you doing? I'm glad you're reading the book, but you need to actually implement what's in the book. The book isn't a fucking Netflix movie You just eat popcorn over it and enjoy yourself. The book is a lot of fun, but it's designed to be very practical, to actually work for everyone. So use the entire book as inspiration. Let's skip all the bullshit. How adventurous are you? Don't just copy the fucking lines. You can test them. You can use them if you want, if they're better than what you're already using. But take the principles more than anything else. Like copying everything, sure, but it's better for you to actually understand how it works. The reason the first rule of message game is skip the bullshit comes from that opener, actually, obviously. But skipping the bullshit is so helpful because there's so many guys who are just derping around, like talking about random bullshit, which is why it's called skip the bullshit. Rule number 1 of message game, skip the bullshit. Nobody cares about the fucking weather. That doesn't take steps towards meaning, which is more like rule 2 of message game, lead. Skip the bullshit, lead, meet. Those are the 3 rules of message game. But let's continue. I better give me a moment so I at least paste in here that I have reviewed the profile. Copy. There we go. So this is what I'm going to do. Just going to comment on it. And sticky. What else can I do? Dude, free burp for you guys. Do the same here. Throw in your questions. God, my body is just always fucking going crazy. Throw in some questions in the meantime. Sticky that shit. There we go. And let's keep going. So far, we reviewed a gay man's Tinder profile and a bunch of fucking selfies. It's going extremely well so far. Holy shit. Let's look at this one. How do I hook up with this? This is pretty much all I have since I'm only looking for hookups or friends with benefits. I put some shirtless pics, but that's it. If I got the matches, how do I go about getting the forbidden Jews? The forbidden Jews? What the fuck? What does that fucking mean? The forbidden Jews? What in the shit is going on? Am I a forbidden Jew? To light my candle, to put lugs on that damn fire. I don't. What the fuck is this guy saying? His message game fucking sucks. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? He's trying to get some Jews. It makes no sense. Let's paste this in there so he can check how far I've been roasting him or his profile. We like to keep it friendly but harsh at the same time. You got to learn this fucking shit. But what are you doing? You got one fucking photo? It says he has more photos, but he's just showing one fucking photo. And he's got low battery too. So there we go. That makes more sense now. This is just a selfie in a fucking car. And you expect to get matches? You didn't put how many matches you got so far. You didn't put your other fucking photos. And you didn't even put how long you've been using Tinder. So we can't tell any fucking information other than your Tinder profile fucking sucks because there's nothing here. is just a fucking selfie in a car. This is not going to get you 200 fucking matches in the next 2 years. It's going to get you hardly any matches long term and short term. Disaster. Upvote. Oh, he deleted his fucking account on Reddit. Whatever. I'm not sure if I'm okay. I want the profile to be likable. Let's give it. Why are so many people fucking downvoting this shit? At least give him some pointers. Let's just there we go. Let's see what's going on here. So, Pedro Pascal has taken a fucking photo here, a selfie, and then Pedro Pascal, who looks, let me zoom in more. He looks completely fucking different in the second photo. And then he looks like a Colombian drug lord with really dark fucking nipples taking a topless mirror selfie. And then he's looking like a Peruvian nerd at the airport. What the fuck? And then he's just a Tamu-looking Johnny Depp at the end. A low-quality photo looks like it. So how many are low quality here? I think all of them are pretty low quality, especially first one, second one looks pretty low quality. They're all pretty much low fucking quality. But why the fuck are you showing your nipples in the fucking mirror, taking a mirror selfie? Guys, stop taking fucking mirror selfies. I'm tired of this shit. Even the gay guy didn't show his fucking nipples. What the fuck is going on? There's a, like, I'm not into this kind of fashion, but at least this has potential. This last photo has potential, but it's really low fucking quality. And if you're covering your eyes, it's gonna dehumanize you. So psychologically speaking, if I wear my fucking shades all the time, anyone who passes me by on the street, they're going to be a little bit intimidated because they can't see my eyeballs. If you can see my eyeballs, you can relate that I'm a human, and it helps seeing the emotions and so on and all that hipster woo-woo stuff. But in general, try not to cover your eyes. But more importantly, make sure you actually have good quality photos. And another side note here is, like, if you're going to have a beard in all of the fucking photos. Stop changing the way you look in all the fucking photos. Pick a fucking look and stick with it. I've seen, we're probably going to see another profile like this. I remember from a while ago. But this guy had like 7 different fucking hairstyles. And some of them had beards, some had no beards. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Pick one. Do you have a beard or do you not have a beard? Do you have a mustache? Do you not have a mustache? Women will need to know this information. My earphones keep fucking slipping out. Anyway, let's keep looking at the chat here. I also want to upload my profile, but I don't want it to upload to Reddit. Is there any other way? No. I gave you the instructions. Drop your Tinder profile on reddit.com/r/RateMyTinder to participate. I'm going to refresh as soon as someone tells me that they got something in there. Don't make the stream harder than it needs to be. I want to apply the techniques that you mentioned in your book, but first of all, I have to change my Tinder profile. So please help me. So upload it, motherfucker. Upload it to the subreddit. Like, I get it. Reddit is stupid. Reddit is a pain in the ass. I wouldn't want to fucking sign up to Reddit, but I fucking had to a few years ago for marketing purposes, I guess. And now it's proving itself useful content-wise. It's just fascinating to look at the freaks of society. Anyway, let's keep this fucking going. Let's give this guy enough vote. 6 weeks, 200 right swipes, 2 matches, 0 connections. It's time to Kermit sewer slide. What the fuck? Seriously. I hate this so much. Why is this guy so fucking furious at this shit? 6 weeks. Well, 2 matches. In fairness, that is a little very disappointing. Bio says Australia. I can't see the fucking emojis on here. What's this one? Mongolia and Japan. Nerd. Look, board games, MMA, snorkeling. A very basic fucking bio there. Let's drop in the comment. And let's take a closer look at this. So I haven't taken in all the photos yet, but I have some positivity. I have some high hopes here. Probably because he's Asian, so maybe I'm a little biased. First photo, not so bad. Pretty good. Maybe it would be better if the background was kind of blurred. Then the background would contrast to the man much more. My vocabulary today is really shit. Second one, that looks like one of those temples in Japan. But he probably picked like the least interesting part and just took a fucking photo there. If you're going to take photos when traveling, please take off your fucking backpack. Put it down. Put your fucking stuff down. Wear some better shoes. And take a better photo. Quality could be a little better. And I think if this is like a Japanese temple or something, there was probably a much more interesting part you could have taken photos in. And then the third one, I don't know what the fuck is happening here. He's topless and he's wearing what could be a fucking thong. I don't know if he turns around and it might be normal fucking briefs or what. But that kind of looks a little too much for Tinder, I think. Maybe there's like a little pool or a bathtub or something and a fucking fire pit. That looks pretty cool. But quality looks very low. Looks like very low quality. Yeah, definitely. Definitely low quality in comparison to the others. And at least be in the fucking water. That could have been so much less awkward. We don't want to see your underwear. We don't want to see you in your underwear. At least put yourself in the fucking bathtub thing and shoulders out, maybe your nipples. Not the other guy we were looking at before. If you're in this fucking water and you're slightly to the right of the photo so you can still see the fire pit, that would be so much better. And if the photo was higher quality. But instead, we just get water in the foreground, fire in the background, and a guy wearing his fucking underwear. So, like he's in the first episode of Breaking Bad. You could have poor execution. You could have done so much better. If this is like a regular place you go to or something, try again. If it was like a vacation and you're never going there again, then learn the fucking lesson and apply it next time. POV, when the meeting goes over time, I'm guessing. Okay. That's a very awkward... What does this face remind me of? Is this from like a fucking meme or something? Wait, I'm gonna quickly Google this shit. Okay, I think I got it. Does that remind you of this? That looks the fucking same. That's fucking same. What are you doing? Another Pedro Pascal moment. Okay, we got some boxing here now, but a very low quality, very bad lighting. Sunlight's coming from the other side, so the photographer should have got a fucking brain and gone around, because you're in the fucking shadows here. You're on the shadow side. The other side would have been so much better, because I can see the sun is on their backs coming from a different angle. Bad lighting, low quality, but boxing is a very good photo to have. This is just very poor execution. Bad quality, bad lighting. The angle is pretty fucking good now that I think about it, but poorly executed. Turn it around and get the lighting right for sure, and a better fucking camera. And what do we got here? Handstand. I don't see many of those actually, but quality is pretty low. It's at night, so lighting could have been better. Actually, one thing I recommend, I didn't even have something like this until last year. Make sure you get yourself one of these things. This is like it has like clips, so you can clip it to your phone portrait mode, or you can clip it to your phone landscape mode, and that shows the batteries there. Well, you can charge, not the batteries, the charge. You could just charge it USB-C, and you can make it brighter, make it dimmer, but it's harder to show on a fucking camera. But it's really good to use this in dark settings when you're taking photos. I can't remember how much this cost me, but it was probably less than 25 bucks from Amazon or something. So go to Amazon, find something like this. If you're going to take photos at night, if you know you're going out at night, fucking take this. You can put it in your fucking pocket and just bring one of the clips with you or something, and then just put it on top of your phone, or hold it on your other hand, or the camera guy. Have the camera guy hold it, and it will make your night photos so much better. So there's some advice for you guys. Put that away there. My voice is really fucked today. I don't even know why. Moisturize myself. Okay. And what the fuck? He's passed out, and there's a strange bulge by his penis. Is that a cat wearing a fucking jacket? I have never seen something like that. Now, animal photos, depending on the animal, are pretty good to have. It's just give you some context here. If you're putting on photos with endangered animals, or wild animals in captivity, I guess might be a better word to phrase to use. Those are actually turnoffs for women. There are so many guys, well, not many guys. I've seen guys put like photos with a tiger, and they paid like a few $100 to like go to this thing with a guy who has a fucking tiger or something, something like that. Or even elephants. I've seen some elephant ones too. And I seen it work, and I seen it go wrong too. So that one gets controversial when it involves something like tigers or elephants or something like that. Cats and dogs, perfect. Parrots, fucking perfect. Or whatever other animals there are that are pretty much domesticated. Those are pretty much good to go. But I can't see the fucking face of this cat. I'm assuming it's a fucking cat. It looks pretty cute, but I can't see shit about it, and whatever he's laying on is a complete fucking mess. I see a wire there, a bunch of fucking blankets or some shit. It's a complete fucking mess. It looks very sloppy. So that can be a big turnoff. If you're gonna take photos of animals, be in the photo first of all. Some guys make that mistake. Just here's a photo of a dog, but not you with a dog. Make sure you get the animal actually kind of looking at the camera. Here's a fun fucking fact. Let me I'm gonna show a picture here. I figured out something completely insane. I'm really good with fucking animals. Let's see here. Let's share this. So this is a kitten. A few months back. Maybe it's a lot bigger now. Why is this kitten, who was like 1 month old at the time, looking straight at the camera? How did I fucking get that to happen? Cats are like kids. They're like, ooh, looking everywhere else but the fucking camera. A very simple fucking trick that I picked up. I'm really good with fucking animals, okay? When you see like a cat or a dog and you're trying to take a photo of them or with them, just poke them on the nose with your finger. Almost, you don't have to touch them on the nose, but kind of like get your finger close to their face so they look at your finger, and then pull your finger back at the camera. So if I have my phone like this, I'm trying to take a photo of a cat, for example. I'm going to put my finger right in its face so its eyes focus on my finger. And then I'm going to bring the finger back right here, take the photo. It works a lot of the time. It's a great fucking thing I picked up last year. Just being surrounded by so much pussy. That's why it happened. Overall, I'm getting a positive vibe from this guy. So I think if he puts in some improvements, he can do so much better. Was this the guy who was like completely furious about it? Yeah. Sadly, he's very negative about the experience. In fairness, it was only 2 matches he got. But if he puts in the fucking work, little improvements like moving yourself into the foreground so you're in the water and not in your fucking underwear, and some higher quality photos, better lighting, getting animals to look at the camera. And I didn't ever really pay attention to this thing, but that just looks really awkward, and I don't think it's advisable to take fucking selfies, especially at work, depending on what your job is. But selfies, like, stop fucking taking selfies. It's really not going to fucking help you. But there you go. I hope this guy learns a few things. This guy's saying, see, not much going on here, I guess. A little nervous and formal in the first photo. Yeah, perhaps a little nervous, a little bit. More confidence, but in general, that is pretty confident. A little more would be better. But yeah, if you're struggling getting matches, 2 matches in 6 weeks, and he's like, fuck this shit, you got to be so much more positive and have improvements on what you actually have there. And let's keep up with the chat. This one's going to be next. Okay, wait, where we go on. Just posted my profile. Let's take a look. Refresh. Hey, guys, wait. There's a space in my name, by the way. Give you an upvote. And I guess like I will comment on the thing, even though you're fucking watching it right now. But for anyone who's gonna stumble upon it, we're gonna let them see. Okay. I need a bit of help. No bio. Oh god. Okay. So you're using emojis to cover up people's faces, and that's not a good fucking thing. Oh my god. I didn't even see the fucking alien one in the background. Stop using these fucking emojis, guys. It's not normal. It's weird. And for your first photo, like I would criticize it no matter where it is in the. I can't fucking speak today. I would criticize it no matter where it's placed out of the 9 slots, but you put this first. Now, like the watch, the outfit, it kind of works, but it looks like an awkward family photo, like your mom and your dad sitting next to you or something. You could do so much better. You don't need to have other people in the photo like that. Group photos is another thing. Maybe we'll talk about that a little later if we see a really good example to touch upon. But if you intend on not showing other people in a photo, take a photo without people in the photo. Just take a photo by yourself. The emojis thing, it's a massive turnoff. So it's really not going to help. Looks like you're in fucking H&M or something. Looks okay, but maybe the contrast could be better, like blurred background, because the colors kind of like it's all gray, a little bit of pink there, gray, blue, brown, but you don't pop so much. So technically speaking, could have been executed better. And it looks like there's a stick up your ass. So that's not always a good thing, especially if you're a man. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. We have reviewed a gay person's profile after all. So far, what else can I say about this? It's kind of awkwardly done as well. Like the hands are doing 2 different things, and the face is kind of like shy. If you lift your head a bit more, I have a massive problem with my fucking posture, so I constantly gotta remind myself of that. But posture could have been so much better. This is kind of like an okay, almost good photo. Could be executed much better. And what we got here that looks pretty familiar. Where the fuck is that? All these churches look the fucking same. Man, I'm pretty sure I've fucking seen stuff like that before. I don't know. Europe. It could have been more dramatic. Like the background does look pretty iconic. The lighting, the moment, the timing is pretty good. Sometimes these fucking church thingies get scaffolding on them. I went to Milano a few years ago, been there a few times, and they were like reconstructing part of it. I'm like, what the fuck? But the lighting looks really good. It could have been done a little closer, and the lighting could have been a little better on your face. Like the lighting is focusing on your stomach right now. Could have been a little bit better executed, but it's not bad. And we got a fucking selfie here. Eliminate all selfies. Stop the fucking selfies. Replace it with genuine fucking photos. And we got a fucking mirror selfie here in a fucking changing room. And how many fucking layers are you wearing? That's crazy. It's fucking hot as I feel hot as fucking shit. I can never wear more than 2 fucking layers. Crazy to me. Stop the fucking selfies and especially stop the mirror selfies. It really doesn't fucking work. Stop doing things that don't work. And you definitely need some more photos. And you're going to need a bio too. You could use MGAI to, let's open a Tinder profile checklist if that comes up later. You can use Message Game AI to get some bio ideas. The book, The Message Game, didn't really go into bios that much, in the first edition at least. It's something we're going to have more information on that in the second edition, which is massive work in progress right now. Been doing that for a while. But make sure you get yourself a bio, more photos, drop the fucking selfies, drop the emojis. And these aren't terrible. Like, these two are your stronger ones. But you can't be doing this selfie shit and this fucking emoji shit. So drop that shit. Let's see what's going on in chat. I'll be taking notes and we'll watch again and again for your comments to improve my profile. So if it's not a big job for you, could you make a detailed change optimization suggestions? There we go. I'll be very thankful to you. Dropper super chat. And I'm living in Germany. Yeah, that did look pretty German. If that cathedral's in Germany. And I'm living in Germany. So do you have maybe specific profile advice for European countries like Germany? Let's see. Oh yeah, I could see that's in German. Fuge bis zu Nein! Fotos hinzu. I don't know. Something like that. I would say in your bio, I don't know. I'm not someone. English is my first language, so I wouldn't know whether I should put my thing in English or another language if I was from a different country. But marketing wise, like, always do fucking English. Marketing wise, always do fucking English. But I don't think there's anything you need to really display. Like, I got a lot of matches in Europe when I used to live there. So I don't think there has to be anything specific. It is kind of pointless to put things like, here are the countries I travel to, and you put like 38 fucking European countries. Like, all Europeans have been to so many fucking European countries. Don't be doing that flag shit if you're from Europe. I can't think of anything else. If it's on Reddit, 99% of guys will have atrocious profiles. You're not wrong. I'm not gay. I forgot to add that. I was referring to the first one we reviewed. It's pretty damn cold here. Too fucking bad. Should I change my style? I'm 20 and I feel like that people stay away from approaching because of my appearance. Well, let's take a look at the style here. It looks pretty like you're wearing the kind of shirt that I wear. Just a white. I wear white shirts every fucking day of my life. And I've been doing that for many, many, many fucking years now. At least 11 years or something. I can't fucking remember at this point. Taking fashion advice from me, I would advise you not to take fashion advice from me. But in general, having to watch here, I think that's a good thing to have in there. I don't know. I don't even wear a fucking watch. I have a Viking arm ring, nothing else on my wrist. I haven't worn a watch for 11 years. That's when I changed my fucking style, I guess. I generally stay away from brands, though. So you got Nike here. Stay away from brands. That's a little biased, though. That's what I say. Stay away from fucking brands. Ironically, I'm wearing a famous Canadian brand called No Name, but it's more of a meme because it's like cheap groceries at the store. And it's all in yellow, and their marketing is just really fucking simple. So they put everything in, well, everything has to be in English and French, but it's a very iconic thing because it's so effortless and cheap. It's amazing. So I all Canadians pretty much love the fucking brand for the consistency. I guess it really fucking stands out. So when I say I don't wear brands, I'm not wearing fucking Gucci, Nike, all that fucking shit. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I'm very much unbranded. Yes, I tend to wear Vans sneakers, but it's not like you see the fucking logo of it, or maybe like on the side on like a tiny fucking thing. But I don't know. I just generally avoid brands as much as possible and center my style is more like personality based. So I make it a little. I wear things that are maybe a little not eccentric, but it's like I'll wear a shirt that has my favorite video game on it or a movie I really like or something like that. In a way, that's kind of a brand, but I base it on personality, not some generic fucking brand that doesn't give a shit about you. Should have changed my hairstyle or anything. I haven't changed my hairstyle since I was fucking born. I wouldn't even know what to say to that. I did mention, yeah, posture. I mentioned for the second one, and these two are fucking selfies. It's just a matter of replace 1, 4, and 5. 2 and 3 are better. 3 is the best. Posture could have been better in number 2, but 1, 4, and 5 you need to replace with better photos, and you need to add more photos. I also try to avoid brands. Those for like, I am also a sporty person kind of thing. Let's move on to the next one. If I can upvote that. Here we go. Hit refresh. Right, let's take a look at this one. RateMyTinder, 29 male Spain. Please stop fucking writing this shit and just put in how many matches you have and how long you've been using it for. We don't need to know that you're a man. Obviously, you're a man. Like, what the fuck is this fucking Reddit culture? It's so dumb. Let's fucking paste in this shit here. Let's go. Oh, what the fuck? So kind of an awkward selfie that looks like it was taken by a woman and then you just cropped her out. And yeah, not good. Really awkward photo. Second photo, so fucking zoomed out. It's just completely insane. You can't see a fucking thing. Third photo, like it's a little adventurous, I guess, but it's perhaps a little too zoomed out, and that looks like some paint on the floor made to look like that because the real shadow is there. But again, too zoomed out. First one, too zoomed in. What the fuck is with this fucking writing on the photo? What are you doing? And that's a very awkward looking photo. Very awkward. Way too zoomed in too. And then another fucking thing that looks like a cropped out selfie. These are all shit fucking photos. You really need to do so much better on this. Looks like this guy could be a fun guy, but he needs to show it. He's not showing it. He's showing, I'm still awkward in photos. I'm far away from photos. Zoomed out again. Awkward in photos. Awkward and cropped out. This is what's going on. This guy probably doesn't have enough photos in Google Photos and is just using whatever pictures exist of him. That's a danger. when you don't purposefully produce photos, you just end up with a very you're just like whatever you have will do, but it will never do because you can't just use whatever you fucking have. You can't build a house out of fucking dirt because that's all you fucking have. You got to invest and get some fucking bricks. You got to do so much better than this. And you're definitely going to need more photos too. In Spain, there's so many cool places in Spain, but all I get is a fucking Franco-Spanish cannon or something that probably bankrupted the country, and wouldn't be the first time. And like, here are a bunch of fucking leaves on a branch. Like, this is what you're showing. This is kind of a cool photo, but the zooming and maybe the angle is kind of done wrong. But there's so much potential you could have here. You're just not showing it. You're just showing a little bit of history and very awkward photos, cropping out people and random labels. Let's jump into the next one. See what's going on in chat. No selfies allowed as a guy. That's damn right. A woman can get away with it because she could have titties in her fucking, well, cleavage in her fucking selfie. But as a man, you gotta have a really good fucking Tinder profile. You can't just use fucking selfies. Selfies mean you got no fucking friends or photographers taking photos of you. You need to have someone else take a fucking photo of you, not yourself. I fucking hate selfies. When my wife is like, let's take a selfie once a year, I'm like, fuck, no. So even my wife knows to fucking avoid it because my wife doesn't even take many photos of herself anyway. Like, I'll take photos of her when we're out and whatever, but like we're going somewhere interesting, I'm gonna take fucking photos. So an important thing you guys need to adopt is the mindset of if you're doing something interesting, make some fucking memories. Like, I was already taking photos of pretty much everything before I even made a Tinder account years ago. You have to have that mindset of producing content, because if I leave my YouTube channel as it is, it will get a few views and it'll get a few subscribers. But if I make content every fucking week, like I've been doing for nearly 3 years, I will get lots of views. I will get lots of subscribers. That's how it works. Always be taking photos when an opportunity presents itself. If opportunities are not presenting themselves, make opportunities fucking happen. If you're not leaving the fucking house, obviously you're not really going to get any fucking photos. So sometimes you actually have to do things, and then the photos are a bonus and you can use those for your virtual presence. And that will give you dating dividends. That will give you Tinder matches. They'll get you likes on Facebook, followers on Instagram. Well, Instagram is more like Instagram Reels. But you can't just go through life in the internet age not taking photos. You have to make memories, make things happen, and record things. Take photos, make videos too. I'm getting into taking videos much more because, I used to be very self-conscious of my voice kind of thing. My voice is very fucking terrible today. I don't even know why. I haven't fucking spoken much. That kind of thing. But it's a matter of practice. Get into the habit of producing photos. and question why you're not getting enough photos anyway. Is it because you're not doing many activities? Is it because you're not doing much, going outside enough and stuff like that? Actually do things and take some fucking photos. And I can't remember a single one so far showing. I'll skip this one because it's not even Tinder. I don't remember a single one so far even showing a woman in the photo. They were cropped out or emojis put on them. Need help with my bio. One match that ghosted me. I don't really know how to write a bio. Don't fucking write that. What are you doing? I don't really know how to have sex. Don't fucking say this shit. Don't tell women you don't know how to do things. It makes you look fucking incompetent. It makes you look weak and useless. Stop fucking writing this bullshit. I don't really know how to write a bio, but oh my God. I haven't even got through the first fucking 10 words. But if you have sport equipment or motorsport equipment that I can work on, please, he's begging here. Swipe right and let me know. Another problem I have with this is the let me know part. A woman will never let you know. It's like you're trying to plan a date or something, and guys send like, you want to hang out in this place or whatever next week? Let me know. Guess what happens? She doesn't fucking let you know. Stop saying let me know and stop saying I don't really know how to write a bio. I don't know how to have sex. I don't know how to use my penis. I don't know how to piss in the toilet without pissing all over the toilet seat. Stop fucking everything up, man. Oh my God, this makes me crazy. Prompts. The key to my heart is honesty in tough situations and how you get through them. Perks of dating me. As a big guy, I'm kind of worried. I don't know what the photos look like. I know where the good food, okay, it's probably fat then, and drinks are. Plus, I'm built like a pillow. Okay, so he is fat. Another thing he has to work on. I am also a good heat source if can't even fucking spell or get grammar right, you're cold. The hottest thing you can do is outdrink me and my friends. That's such a bad thing to say, too. You need some female friends. Well, that's just an assumption there, but there's a free burp for you guys. Let's make sure he gets the message. You could do so much better than this. Stop saying, I don't know how to write a bio. No, I can't give you the perfect formula for writing I can't tell you like what bio to fucking put, but it needs to be personalized to you. Think about your lifestyle. Don't say, oh, I love long walks on the beach. Shut the fuck up. This guy mentioned sport equipment, motorsport. Don't talk in that case. Don't put that in your bio. Put it in your photos. So my general mindset with Tinder bios is if you're going to write it, put it in the fucking photos. Like there's some guys I've seen before and they're like, I like skiing. And then they don't have any fucking photos of it. Skiing photos can be pretty fucking epic. If they can go horribly wrong too. But if done right, that's something that would be good for the profile to show it. You guys ever heard the concept in saying a picture speaks 1,000 words? Show it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Show it. Don't say it. Show it. You have to have this mindset when writing your bio. So whatever you're going to write in there, like I like to go to the gym, or you basically like exercising. Can you put that in a photo? If you can put in your bio what can be put in a photo, put it in the photo instead of the bio. But in general, I can't tell you what to write. You have to come up with something that is unique to you, personal, and to your personality, something that fits your personality. I can't have people like copy everything. And you need to tell people something that actually lines up with you. Not, I don't know how to write a bio. Is it the same? Yeah, same. Now we know what he looks like. That's the same guy. Now we know. I was growling at the last photo. We'll get to that. Wisconsin. So he looks like Peter Griffin, Italian version. I really don't know what else to fucking say here. Let's just get through the obvious thing. Like if you're into sport and motorsport and stuff like that, from a standpoint of health and long-term optimization, work on your fitness. I don't want to roast a guy and say, ha ha ha, he's fat and stuff like that. But you have to, like, I've been fat before. I got scales in front of me and I measure my kilograms and BMI every single Saturday. I take it more seriously now. I eat once or twice a day in general. Sometimes just once a day. I've been doing that for well over a year because I got out of control a little bit. As a lifestyle principle, I'm more concerned with like your long-term success beyond Tinder. Make sure you actually do something about your fitness level. You could be in better shape. So could I. Like I got to work on myself too. I have never been like this, but it would be better for you if you reached a more optimal BMI. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to be mean about it or anything like that. Just honesty here. The first photo is actually pretty good. The quality looks a little strange. It's like it looks like a professional photo, but it looks very flat, if you know what I mean. But it does look relatively good either way. That's a kind of standard that people should almost aim for, but go a little bit beyond. So that's an almost good example. I'm just saying it's more on the positive side. The second photo, low quality, obstructing the eyes. If you're not showing your eyes, it looks a little intimidating, dehumanizes you. It's hard to connect psychologically. It's not like I never wore shades in my fucking photos, but I'm just saying, keep it to a minimum. That also goes for glasses in general. Glasses in general, like if you wear reading glasses or something, try to minimize how that is. Like, actually, I forgot that was even here. Like, what's wrong with me? It would have been better to do without this. Just try to use as a little eye assistance as possible, unless they're contact lenses, because you can't fucking see them. Now, as a group photo, it looks like 4 men, 1 woman. And here's a classic thing. Okay, now we got the group photos, so I might as well spill the beans here. If you're going to do group photos, be in the middle. So this guy get that part right. Always be in the fucking middle of group photos. This guy fucking nailed it on that specific point. But there are other things we can pick apart here, just for the sake of it. So why is that guy wearing a fucking weird tank top open on the sides? That's SpongeBob SquarePants. That just looks really weird. That's a different guy, but I'm just saying, like, don't fucking wear that outfit. We got to roast that guy's Tinder profile. You notice here that people always tend to lean towards the middle of the photo. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's doing a smooth criminal right here. He's got fucking hooks in the bottom of his shoes, grounding him, and he's fucking leaning. Like, wouldn't it be awkward if I just do this entire fucking live stream to the side? It's not natural. Cameras have not existed for very long. Like more than 100 years, yes, but humans still don't know how to act around cameras. It's a funny thing. They do things very unnaturally around the cameras. So, a little concept you can pick up here, I guess, is when you're in photos, try to look natural. When you're in group photos, never fucking giraffe yourself towards the center of the photo. That is easily avoidable by being the person at the center of the photo. But still, sometimes I see people with group photos being in the middle person sometimes giraffes too. So stop fucking giraffing. This is giraffing. There's a woman next to you and you're leaning your fucking head and your neck towards the other person. Never fucking do that. Or your posture in general. This guy, it's not so much his neck, but it's his entire fucking body, apart from his feet, is pretty much fucking giraffing to the center of the photo. She is giraffing slightly. Her neck's going that way. Even this guy is giraffing. You can see there's an angle there, and his head is to the side. His body is not quite straight. So the person in the middle, the guy in this Tinder profile, put himself in the better position. But when it comes to group photos, make sure the ratio is so much better in your favor. Have more women than men, because then that works as pre-selection and social proof. Be in the middle. He did that right. And at least have higher quality. Like the quality here is pretty fucking bad. What else do I want to say about group photos? Generally, as egotistical as it sounds, but I don't consider myself a very egotistical person some of the time. But generally speaking, when it comes to group photos or photos of you with other people, try to make sure that the photo looks like it's about you. In this case, he kind of did that. He pretty much pulled it off, but the ratio, the quality could have been so much better. I'm just saying for anyone watching how to treat this. Is that a man or a woman? I'm confused now. I'm really fucking confused. I see some titties there. I see a titty there. I'm really confused now. And that's maybe the purple threw me off. Maybe it's that. It looks. Oh, I know where this is. Tokyo. I know where this fucking photo was taken. This is Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Skytree, tallest building in Japan. I bet it's fucking Tokyo. Man, how crazy is that? Anyway, awkwardly taken. It's like from above. Well, I guess it has to be like this. But I do have a good example because I have fucking been there. So I'm going to show an example of Tokyo Skytree, the exact same place this guy is standing. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it here. Highly recommend Tokyo Skytree. Must visit. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, so this isn't me. This is my wife at Tokyo Skytree. But you can see like the background is the same and the railing is the same. That's definitely fucking Tokyo. That guy was taking a photo at. But you see here, it's not so much from above, seemingly. It's a bit awkward because, as you can see here, the floor is not flat. It's sloped. So it can be a little funny trying to take photos here. But that's only one part of the building anyway. But you can see you're getting plenty of good stuff in the background, even as foggy as it is. But it's not from too far above. So it's much better placed. And this fits the entire body in the image. So this is kind of how I personally take photos, but I obviously can't take photos of myself unless there's a fucking timer or something. And somewhere the phone is physically held. But that is a much better way to take a photo at Tokyo Skytree. Let's switch back here. That is definitely, just trying to see if I can spot the exact fucking yeah. Like if you're similar thing to what I said before, put everything down when you're traveling. Put your bag down, put your, that looks like a hat. Put your hat down, put your bottle of water down, put all that shit down. Your legs aren't even in the fucking photo. Put that shit down and to the side because it's going to affect your posture. You're holding two things with your arms, so it's going to affect the positioning of your arms. And you're wearing a backpack, so it's going to affect the posture of your back and your head in general. So when you're traveling, you're taking some touristy photo, put all that shit down. Put it down. Put it the fuck down. Now, obviously, whoever you're with, make sure they're facing the direction for safety reasons of wherever you're fucking putting the stuff down and have it near you. That way nobody can fucking snatch it and run off very easily. And if you're in this kind of shape, you're probably not going to catch them. They're probably going to be faster than you. But I'm just saying. Graduation photo here, kind of awkwardly taken. It's like someone standing behind you. Posture's not good. I see the necklace, though. That's pretty nice. Oh, it's in their free time so far. We got a snow photo, I guess we can call it. I forgot what these fucking things are called. Am I going crazy? But if you're going to do this, fucking do it from the front. This is from the back, zoomed out with a background that isn't so ideal. It's like cutting through the middle. This barrier thing. My vocabulary is very bad, by the way. Could have been so much better, and the quality is very low. But at least it does show an adventurous side. So here it does get more adventurous. That's a kind of sporty one. So theme-wise, that is something. Travel, that is something. We're speaking categories here. It's good to have a bunch of categories like travel, adventure, sport. Definitely fucking have that in. But I would say replace these photos with better versions of that category. Like if you're in some competition, go to another competition, higher quality camera, better posture, take off your glasses, that kind of thing. You're not really going to graduate again necessarily. And when you're traveling, next time, put all that shit down. Apply these lessons to your next photos from now on, continuously into the future. Next time it's fucking snowing and you're doing stuff like this, have a photo taken from a better angle, better background, and closer, not from the fucking back. But definitely still have an adventure-like photo, an adventure kind of photo. And we got a group photo, and it's from it's fucking sideways. There's sugar daddy, what the fuck? Man, don't make it harder for people. Don't have photos fucking sideways. It's silly. But I hope that helps. my respect to the guy who for putting himself out there. Work on what I recommended, and you can do so much better. There's potential there. I like the spirit of this guy. There's passion. Oh, he's very young, younger than I thought he was. Well traveled too, because that definitely looks like Tokyo Skytree. Keep like replace the mindset you should have in general when I say these kinds of things is don't just delete the photo, replace it with a better one. The game isn't to delete photos. The game is to replace with a better version. Or like if the theme doesn't fit. Here, there's like sport, I guess, another sporty / adventurous thing, travel. If you're going to delete this photo, replace it with another travel photo. Never have travel photos and then end up with no travel photos. It's always a game of replacing it with better versions. Replace today's version of yourself with a better version of yourself tomorrow. Replace poor quality photos with better quality photos next time and continuously in the future. It's a game of improvement. If you change nothing, nothing changes. But let's keep up with the chat here. What many forget is to smile. Man, I don't even fucking smile. One picture should be a full body picture, group photo with hot women are best. Can't disagree. Dog photos are also good. Statistically speaking, yes. And let's hit the next one. 25M, but no information of how many matches you have and how long you've been using for. We don't care how old you are, what your gender is. We have fucking eyes. Stop doing this woke shit. We know you're a man. We don't care. It doesn't matter how old you are. We need to know how many matches you have and how long you've been using it. That's the necessary information. Bad lighting, as a general concept, is a pretty good photo. That looks like London or somewhere European, at least. Looks like a kind of wide river, too. Christmas tree. Kind of low-quality photo in awkward positioning. Very awkward positioning. Is that another fucking Christmas tree behind him? And he's just like on and up. He just combined the first two photos. It's like first photo, river. Second photo, tree. Third photo, tree by a river. What the fuck? At least have some variety here. And the posture is really fucking awkward. He's leaning into the fucking... There's nobody standing next to him. Why is he giraffing into the fucking river? Maybe there's something in the background and he just cropped it or something. The lighting, considering how dark it is, isn't so bad. But stop giraffing yourself into the fucking water and at least switch it up a bit. We see river, tree, switch it the fuck up. There isn't much change here. Just a random fucking selfie. Stop the fucking selfies. Bad lighting. Again, I recommend using a little light box, whatever these fucking things are called. Whenever you go out at night, carry that shit with you. Even if you're not expecting to take photos. It's just really much better to have because the lighting would be better. And I know some places like this. These are pretty good for photos, but they tend to be pretty fucking crowded with some assholes in the background trying to take photos. They're only assholes because you're taking photos. So you're also an asshole yourself being in their fucking background. I just say it ironically or unironically. A fucking selfie at Trevi Fountain in Rome, Italy. You can't even fucking see it. You just see the bald spot of a fucking fat man in the background and a bunch of fucking tourists standing around and walking around. You can't fucking see shit. You can see like two fucking statues and that's pretty much it. You went all the way to Rome, the center of the universe, for hundreds of years. And this is what you fucking come out with? This is terrible. A fucking selfie. Is that all you got? You got 2 fucking selfies here, bad lighting, and a bunch of fucking rivers and trees. This does not tell much from the fucking profile. If you're watching this, then look back at what I was saying about other profiles, because it can be a little repetitive if I'm just going to say the same shit right now that I also said before. We're going to keep this going. Did I drop the link? Put that in here. I'm getting thirsty. Let's see. Man, guys, you gotta have much better photos. It's crazy. Help! I have decent success, but could use feedback on my pictures. Would be better if you put the number of matches and how long you've been using it for. Let's see. Finally, we got a good fucking photo here. Finally, we got a good fucking photo. This guy looks. It reminds me of. He's got those fucking piercing blue eyes or some shit. This guy's looking pretty fucking good. You can't shove this guy down. Okay, I found the criticism already. I thought that said drink piss. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, we got a good first photo, finally. And notice the blurred background. That works very well. Very nicely done. Nicely done. Finally, we got a good fucking example here. We got a dog and just giving love to his dog, like face to face, but you can very clearly see his face. A little minus is you can't see the dog's face, but this is very well executed. Respect to this guy for doing it right. And he did say he was having success, so there we go. Now, my criticism here: very good photo, background is blurred, stands out. How many fucking layers is he wearing? That looks like 2 or 3 layers at least. But that was my criticism. My criticism is he's giraffing. Maybe there's another person in the photo, or there's something in the background that he's giraffing to. Stop. Man, I'm giraffing right now. Stop giraffing. Stop giraffing. Stand the fuck straight, or sit straight if you're sitting down in other photos. I have a posture problem myself. I have a spinal injury. Someone tried to fucking kill me, and I have a spinal injury because of that. Long fucking story. Let's not go into that. But this guy's giraffing a little bit. Posture could be done better, but it is a very high quality photo. I can't deny that part. Oh my God, that we just found a bad one. This number 5 right here. Number 4, playing a guitar. The background is kind of interesting, but it's just a kitchen, I guess. Playing guitar, that the quality could have been higher, could have been closer up, like focusing more on the guitar. Looks like he's not even wearing shoes. Could have been executed much better. Now we got a photo at night at some fucking bar or party or club or whatever. I wonder what the gay guy at the start of the stream would think of this one. Don't wear wigs. And don't pout. And no, this is just a very awkward thing. Low quality as well. It's good that there's a woman in there, but the rest of it sucks. Definitely replace this with pictures of you with at least one woman, but don't do it like this. Por favor. No, this guy looks like a fucking gym teacher or something. He's looking very authoritative in this one. That looks like a good addition. So minor improvements could be had, mainly in terms of like the background, but that is a pretty good foot. Okay, this one he's giraffing again, but it's this obviously the same fucking day as photo 3. Photo 7 is basically the same as photo 3. Improve that shit. High quality, yes, but again, he's giraffing, dressing like a teenager, and not necessarily a bad thing. My father-in-law dresses like a teenager sometimes. It works for some and not so much for others. But don't be using the same kind of photo from the same day wearing the same clothes at the same place. Pick a different spot, different clothes, do something different. Now, overall, let's take a look at the bigger message here. Dog photo, fucking great to have. Having a photo with a woman is good, but this is a very poor attempt at that. Now, I wouldn't even know how to categorize this one, photo 6 here, but that is looking very authoritative and confident. Guitar photo could have been done much better. That's kind of like a hobby photo, so it's good to have something like that. First photo, fucking nailed it. Fucking nailed it. So it do be like that. Let's let this guy know. There we go. Delete the one with the woman. Delete the last one. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Rate my profile. I don't know why I'm stuck at 10 likes and never get any matches. Could it be a bug or something like that? Or am I just at a... Please don't get into this downward spiral of just associating your lack of success with what you look like. Some, like in extreme cases, yes, but the vast majority of the time, you're not a bad looking person. You're just having very poor execution in your Tinder profile or how you're interacting with Tinder in general. So look into my 2020 Tinder interview for more information, because if you're swiping right too much, for example, there's some other things, Tinder will basically show you less and less, or to the less desirable bottom of the pile, basically. But let's jump into this. Maybe my bio is too aggressive. I don't know. Can't see the bio. We'll see if that's in another post. Okay, he's giving the fucking death stare here, like super fucking zoomed in mirror selfie. No, just because you're feeling like a badass James Bond villain in the fucking moment at the gym doesn't mean you have to take a fucking gym selfie in the mirror, zoomed in with an angry face. Stop doing that shit. No selfies, no mirrors. Oh man, there are 2 mirror selfies here. Free! What the fuck are you doing, guy? Stop the fucking selfies. Stop the fucking mirror selfies, and stop the fucking selfies in general. Free mirror selfies? What the fuck is wrong with you? I feel like I've been to this place before. I remember a mural like that. Barcelona. Anyway. Low quality photo number 2. I don't even know what's going on in there. Photo 3. Generally try to avoid Christmas photos because it's not going to make sense the rest of the year. It just doesn't fucking fit. Have something that's long lasting. If like, here's the ultimate metaphor. Finally, a metaphor that actually makes sense coming from me. If you're gonna build a national monument or a statue, make it not about Christmas. All the Christmas decorations come out in December. God forbid they come out in November. Fuck that shit. Like, we just fucking had Halloween and now you're putting Christmas decorations up. Fuck you. But do not fucking put Christmas themed photos in your Tinder profile. Doesn't make sense most of the time. If you're gonna build a statue, it makes no sense to build a statue with a fucking Christmas hat on it with a bunch of Christmas stuff around it, because it's not going to make sense the rest of the year for the next 100 years. So think long term, not short term, and stop with the fucking mirror selfies. Poor fucking execution. You got a guy standing next to you right here who could have taken a photo of you. Now, photo 4, that looks like it could be in like a fucking magazine or something. That's pretty good. Not bad. But there's obstruction of the eyes here. That's taken away from the human connection. It's okay to have glasses once in a while in photos, but minimize that shit. This is, so far, I think that's definitely your best photo. I wouldn't necessarily place it as number 1 though, simply because your eyes are not visible. That's the only reason. But that is kind of magazine worthy, so it's a strong one. That's the kind of, it's a good example for other guys watching this to aspire to. Now, photo 5. In the middle here, sunset, not so bad, but again, you can't see your fucking eyes. And lighting and quality is kind of lacking there a little bit. But then again, when you're trying to get the sunset in the background, it's not easy to light up the other side of your face. So there might be some planning required in something like that. But beach photos can be executed much better. Is that the same fucking guy from the other? Looks like it. Yeah, having the same man in your Tinder profile twice just makes you look gay. Now, I don't mean that as a personal attack, but it's like, have some sense here. If you're going to have photos with other guys, definitely don't use it twice. Have women in photos with you instead. This just doesn't look good. And it's another fucking selfie, and it's low quality. And even though they're not sunglasses, man, that is not a good moment. The fucking eyeballing is pretty intense there. But, man, this guy has a button-down shirt. You got a button-down shirt. He's in your profile twice. I think you already found your man already. But, like, jokes aside, this is what women are going to be thinking. Replace this man with a woman, and you will perform much better. Stop taking photos with other men. Take photos with women, and you will perform better. It's called pre-selection in social proof. And either way, this is a very low-quality photo. It's a selfie. Stop with the fucking selfies. It's blurry because there's a bit of motion in there. Poor lighting as well. That kind of thing. Dramatic lighting here, but we can only see half your fucking face. And it's a mirror selfie. Stop that shit. Oh my God, the guy's in the fucking profile 3 times. What are you doing? This is mega fucking gay now. Why do you have the same fucking guy 1, 2, 3 times? You're in a fucking nightclub or something. This is weird. 3 times you get another man in your profile, and it's the same guy every time. I have never seen anything like this. Drop these fucking photos. Man. Stop. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You trying to attract the men here? What the fuck? These Italians are crazy. Oh, man. What the fuck? 3 times. 3 out of 8 photos are you with another man and it's the same man. Not good. There's a magazine-worthy photo right there, but the rest, you really got to work on that. What the fuck? And by the way, you're not unattractive. You're not on. I'm a man. I'm not attracted to you, but it's not like you're never gonna get laid. You're not unattractive. Never fucking think that shit just because you're not gonna get any fucking matches. Stop that shit. You are not unattractive. You have a really good fucking photo here. A minor criticism I have of it, which wouldn't justify having it as the first photo, but a lot of improvements are needed here. But you are not unattractive. I'm a man, so don't take it from me. But in general, like, do not judge yourself on the fucking internet. The internet is not fucking real. Now, okay, I'm only looking at a few things here, but I have some hopes. Used to peruse the sub a few years back. Let's see what y'all think. That strong fucking start here. Strong fucking start here. I think I know this guy. Did he just go full hipster, or is this like some other guy? Strong fucking start. First photo. I might have an issue with the coloring, but I don't know. A strong fucking start though. First photo. Perfect. Almost fucking perfect. I couldn't even tell you what to improve on this one, but when you're singing into a microphone, unless you're doing poetry or something, but that's definitely singing. This is social proof in the sense you can't see the people who you're performing to, but you can very easily imagine it. We don't know how many people are hearing you sing or watching you sing if you're on a stage, but this is a very strong fucking photo because it shows such strong, powerful fucking confidence. My posture, man. Strong fucking confidence. And even though you can't see anyone else in the fucking photo, there's social proof there because you have the willingness and the confidence to stand up, get on a stage, seemingly, in front of an audience, seemingly. Like maybe this is taken in a fucking closet with some weird lighting, just a random microphone, and there's nobody else there. Maybe. But when we see this, we just imagine that there's a crowd right there listening to you sing and watching you perform. That makes it a strong fucking photo. Strong fucking photo. Second one, got some fucking fire here. There's a bit of, how do we call this? There's something about this. I can't remember the word, but there's categorically, this is almost sporty and kind of like it's interesting. But there's a kind of vibe here. Maybe the quality could be a little better, the timing with the hands and stuff like that, but we're just nitpicking here. But in general, it's a good photo to have. Now, third photo, got a fucking sunset. Quality could be a lot better. Maybe lighting could be a bit better, but that looks pretty fucking good too. Man, am I just being nice to the hipsters for once? This isn't like me. Okay, we got a fucking laying down selfie. Stop that shit. Remove it immediately. Now you're doing your hair. That's very feminine. I don't know what that thing is above you. Is that like a punch bag or something? And you're doing the most feminine thing, tying your hair back? Stop that shit. It's got some fucking camper thing here. That does look pretty awesome, actually. Maybe a woman is taking this guy. This guy gets laid. He may be a hipster, but I'm pretty sure he pretty much knows what he's doing. He can get laid anywhere. He just needs to park his fucking van and he's good to go. He's got his fucking. There's not much headroom, but there is room for head, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure when he probably knows this. When a woman sees this photo, women can respond very positively to this because it's very adventurous. And a woman can look at this and be like, man, I want to get involved with this shit. So I think even he knows that this is great to have. Maybe he has already seen some messages before where women really respond to this photo, the adventurous part. And I'm like, man, yeah, that's a good one to have. Maybe could be cleaned up a little bit, but really good to have. Now that is kind of impressive. He's wearing that fucking hipster shit, but put the bag down. Put the backpack down. It's the only thing I can say here. Why am I being nice to hipsters? What the fuck is wrong with me today? But that's a very adventurous photo. Fix my posture. Come on. Ugh. Is there a fucking fairy above this guy's head? What the fuck is that up there? The lighting is really weird. But yeah, that's a weaker photo. Looks like it's from the late 90s or something. This one, that's very much what's the fucking word? It's I can't remember the fucking word. But it's taken in the moment. Could have been you can't really see the face. Could have been executed better. Lighting could have been a little bit better, but there's something interesting about this last photo. And he's using okay, I think we got our first guy that's actually using up all parts, all 9 slots of the photos on Tinder. So there are some strengths in this. Like, man, the first photo fucking nailed it. Photo 6, that's a wild card right there. A few improvements to be made, but that should be pretty interesting. I hope this guy's having a good time. And for anyone watching this, when you comment 7 out of 10, that really doesn't. Oh, what am I doing? Get the shit off. What the fuck? Oh, what am I doing? What the fuck did I do? Man, I'm clicking on the wrong shit here. Man, when you guys put 7 out of 10 and shit like that, you're not helping anyone. Number, what do we do with this information? I prefer practical advice. Stop giving fucking number ratings. It means nothing. Means absolutely nothing. Be much more practical. And look, this guy got a lot of upvotes and views. This guy's definitely a good example in some parts. Okay, let's keep up with the chat here. That's also good advice. Replicate magazine photos from the previous one. Or movie posters like James Dean. Exactly. Man, this guy's a man and he gets it. Rebel Without a Cause is legendary. I've never fucking seen that. Look up Rebel Without a Cause poster. Poster, okay. Yeah. Maybe. There are lots of different versions, but I think I know what you mean. I would feel it's a little copycat, like if you're gonna go that way though. We men just respond automatically on a primal level. I think that van photo does that. George Clooney is also always good. Let's keep it going. I'm getting really fucking hungry. Something about talking just makes me fucking hungry. Every time I fucking live stream, I just get hungry. Strangely, the 24-hour live stream, like 3 weeks ago, didn't make me hungry. Weird. Fucking weird, man. Read my profile. No information on matches or how long he's been using it for. Put that in. Make sure to include in the title number of matches, time range since profile created, before the rest of the content in the title. See the Tinder profile checklist. Let's see what's going on. Man, this guy goes from like 20-year-old Colombian drug dealer to 12-year-old. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, guys. Pick one. Do you have a mustache or do you not have a mustache? Fucking pick one. And most of them he does, but in two he doesn't. Fucking show what you currently look like. First photo, high quality, but posture is pretty bad, and it's like top half of the photo is just empty space. Could have been better. Second photo, selfie, no mustache, pick a fucking side. Stop the fucking selfies. Third photo looks like a fucking, this guy's like 12 years old with a mustache. She's like a 12-year-old with a mustache. What the fuck? It's like he's in high school or something, or kindergarten, in a photo with the teachers, but he just cropped everyone out. Yeah, that's like a super zoomed in one. This one, I think there's someone standing next to him, but he just cropped him out because he's giraffing. Man, I'm doing it. Talking about it just makes me fucking do it. What am I doing? My neck is fucking with me today. Photo number 5 kind of makes him look like he's in a movie. So strangely, this is stronger. This would be much better as his first photo. This is a stronger one. Photo 6 is just fucking degeneracy. Remove that shit immediately. I do not want to see this fucking Gen Z fucking bullshit. What the fuck? Blurry as shit, low quality, sideways. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you don't even have what you currently look like in there. Doesn't make sense at all. So stay away from that shit. Fucking sped through that one. It's about the hunter eyes stare or something. Women just respond. I smell food. That's making me hungry. Okay, what's next? Rate my Tinder 2 matches created 12 hours ago. Finally, someone's actually following orders. Let's put it in the comment. I'll probably end this pretty soon because I'm getting super fucking hungry for no reason. Whew. It's fucking with me. Anyway, mirror selfie in the bathroom. What the fuck are you doing? Stop that shit. Second photo, blurry ass selfie at night, and you're not even in the foreground. You're in the background. I can barely see your fucking face. Stop that shit. No, wait, I'm really fucking confused. Who the fuck are we looking at? It, like, this guy's dark as hell in the first photo. I thought it was the guy in the back in the second. And then this guy in the front is in the first. I'm really fucking confused here. And that's a bad thing. Avoid, he's dark as shit in the first. light in the second, really light in the third. I thought he was the second guy in the second photo. I am confused as shit. Man, this is getting really confusing. Is that the same guy? Oh man, is this the same guy as the second photo here? First time around? Maybe not. I don't know. What the fuck? Make it as easy as possible for people to know which one you are, because this is not easy. You're confusing everyone with this one. Mirror selfie, drop that shit. First photo, what are you thinking? It should not even be on Tinder. Crazy. Blurry as hell. Third photo, he's giraffing. His mom looks really nice and his dad looks like he could be pretty cool. But giraffing. Be the middle of the photo. And he's also looking shorter. So that's another thing there. Photo 4, terrible fucking angle. Stop the fucking selfies. Photo 5, stop the fucking selfies. Dark as shit. There are like 1 or 2 people in the background who are so fucking dark. It's ridiculous. Really bad quality. Photo 6, a fucking selfie. Stop that shit. Obviously, this guy's in the military. You can see by his shirt. But at least wear something else. And he's topless, holding his dick in the last photos. Photo 7 here. Poor execution. Stop the selfies. If you're going to do a topless photo, make it make sense. Be on the beach, running, be boxing in a boxing ring. Make it make sense. Not stop the fucking selfies. How many selfies are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's a mirror selfie. It's nothing but fucking selfies apart from the family photo. A lot of weakness in this profile. There's strength in the body, but this is poor execution. You can do so much better. Follow the Tinder profile checklist right there. Topless. Man, it's not a bad thing having a topless photo. Personally, I've never done it. I'm just too sexy for that. But in most circumstances, it's not going to work. If it makes sense, do it. If you're boxing someone in the gym or there's a punching bag, if you're boxing someone in the boxing ring or you're in the gym with a punching bag, shirtless, go for it. If you're running on the beach, go for it. Outside of that, there aren't really many examples where it makes sense. So I get it. You want to boast your beautiful fucking body, in your opinion, but topless fucking photos are really fucking cringe if they don't make any fucking sense. If there's context behind it, it will work, depending on the quality and various other factors. So maybe do one more. Let's see how I feel about this. At least go on there. Okay, that got lots of views. Oh, I'm getting so fucking hungry now. What the fuck? I'll try to do more of these. If this is popular enough, if there's enough demand for it, I'll keep doing these. Maybe not every single fucking week, but maybe once a month makes sense. Should there be enough? But if you're watching this after it's live, then I will likely do this again. Use this subreddit, and maybe I'll get to that in another episode of the Tinder review, I suppose. Now, let's actually take a look at this one. Now there looks like a bit of travel, adventure. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Selfie, wearing a bag. Drop that shit. Drop the bag and drop the fucking selfies. Second photo. I think I know where that is. Oh, this guy's in Spain. I think he's in North Spain, in Donostia, San Sebastian. Let me open this shit on Google Maps. I'm gonna prove it. I'm so fucking good at this. I know exactly where that is. Okay. Let's switch to satellite here. Now let's get share this tab. I've been there. I know exactly where this photo is. Let's see what blue parts come up. Let's put here. Man, what the fuck is up with the screen? There we go. Look at that. I don't know what the fuck is up with the screen. Let me try again. Let's try here at the end. Man, can you fucking work? What the fuck? Man, what the fuck is up with the screen? Oh, what? Okay. I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Okay. That is literally the fucking same. You see these two buildings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white stripes going down, and a second building next to it, and then a big fucking hill. Same building, same hill, same river. This is the river that goes out to the sea in North España, San Sebastian. I've been there. Man, now you guys know for sure. Now you guys fucking know how dangerous I am. I know how to fucking find people. It used to be part of my job many years ago. Anyway, I even showed Dan Bilzerian. He wanted to find free random Brazilians. I found them in 5 minutes. I'm not even fucking exaggerating. I'm not even fucking kidding. You can ask Dan Bilzerian if you ever fucking find him. Ask him if Ice White managed to find free Brazilians in 5 fucking minutes. He'll fucking tell you. I am fucking crazy. Okay, anyway. He's not even in the fucking photo. It's just his fucking legs. Like, I fucking love Spain. Been to so many parts of Spain over the years, but even lived there briefly. But you're not even in the fucking photo. What are you doing? Man, I'm getting itchy. This is irritating me so much. I'm getting itchy about this. What the fuck? Be in the photo. It's like rule number 0 of Tinder. Be in the fucking photo. It should be so fucking obvious. And he's doing this 3 times. What are you doing? Another selfie, not in the photo. Selfie, not in the photo. Mirror selfie, not in the photo. Mirror selfie. It's a fucking basic profile that's going to be at the fucking bottom. Man, I can't fucking speak. This is so fucking basic. It's going to be at the fucking bottom of the Tinder pile. You're not going to get many matches if you're doing shit like this. Selfie, not in the photo. Selfie, not even in the fucking... What the fuck is this? What are you showing? A fucking computer screen for no fucking reason. And then a mirror selfie. Stop doing fucking mirror selfies. And then you're not even in the fucking photo. Stop that shit. And then another fucking mirror selfie in the same fucking place because the door frame is blue. Like one's in the hallway, one's in a different fucking room. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? It's a useless profile. Don't take this as a negative. Well, it is a negative thing, but don't take it as me being mean. You have to fucking learn this shit. This profile fucking sucks. You're not even in half the fucking photos. We're in 4 out of 7. What are you doing? Every other fucking photo, you're not even fucking in it. It's nothing but fucking selfies and blank space. You need major fucking improvements. Major fucking improvements. What the fuck are you doing? Insane. Alrighty. I think we'll leave it there. I am furious. This leaves me so fucking disappointed. So fucking disappointing. What the fuck are you guys doing? You're not even in the fucking photos. How is it going to work if you're not even in the fucking photos? Be in the fucking photos. Insanity. Stop taking selfies. At least be in the fucking photos. Remember the fucking positive ones we looked at. Magazine-worthy photos. Photos with dogs. There were some really good fucking examples, but this is what women are seeing. Lots of fucking shit examples. From what I remember, there are only like 2 fucking profiles we looked at out of however many fucking profiles. Only 2 were actually kind of good at the very least. Only fucking 2. Only 2 profiles were actually somewhat good. The rest were pretty poor. There were some good things about some of the profiles, but major fucking improvements are needed. This isn't, oh, Tinder should be easy. I should just throw up whatever photos I have of myself and we'll see how it fucking goes. Take this shit seriously. This is marketing. You need to market yourself. I didn't market myself better. My background is pretty shit. There's a fucking gap here. My beard's all over the place. I can criticize myself too. But you have to acknowledge that there are areas to improve and actually do something about it. I'm moving soon, so I'm not going to have this setup anymore. This thing, you're probably going to not see that anymore at some point when I move into my new place. But these are things you have to at least be aware of. It's one thing to be aware of those things, and it's another to actually take action on that. But yeah, that's just a YouTube example. Let's see what's going on in chat here. Greetings. Just watched Modern Life Dating video. Very informative. John Anthony lifestyle is self-destructing. This hasn't been like that for many years. It's just, it was like, that's so, he's so fucking predictable. It's just so easy to make that, to witness that. My tip is to show your wife at the James Dean poster and ask what she sees. Men don't see it. Interesting. Can you get Modern Life Dating on again? Maybe I get a message from him I need to respond to or something, but yeah, I guess. But I think we're kind of done talking about the Johnny boy thing because he's fucking history. Anyway, there's not really much else to report on that. It's just the same fucking shit over and over again. I would like to ask MLD some questions live. Okay. Well, this is about Tinder profiles today. So, not today. We're not dealing with that shit today. I'm just wrapping this up right now. But after the streams, maybe, okay, you're giving me some ideas here. After the end of this live stream, when you can comment on this video and whatever, I want you guys to put on if you want to see more of these. You're going to have to convince me if you want to see me doing this on a regular basis, like once a month or whatever, because this is pretty fucking useful, but it's going to get relatively repetitive, I guess, but it really is useful for you guys to actually learn how to fucking market yourselves. You're not unattractive. You just don't know how to market yourself. That's the issue. Don't fall for this fucking looks maxing bullshit. I actually changed my mind about that stuff. These guys who are looks maxing, they aren't wasting their time actually. Looks maxing, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it does actually get you laid. If you go to prison, you'll get laid really fucking easily, looking like a pretty boy. But aside from that, like, you don't really need to give much of a shit about it. Like, yes, don't be overweight, don't be obese. If you are, do something about it. Lose some weight, eat less, move more. It's easy to say those things, but you just have to act on it. But never think that you are innately unattractive just because you're not getting much out of the internet, or your hopes and dreams are being smashed by Tinder because you got no fucking matches. Look into our fucking resources, okay? On that note, I'm really fucking hungry. Time to fucking end this shit. Catch you guys on the other side, and make sure you actually go to the subreddit right here. And if we do more of these, maybe I'll do a Tinder review of your profile too. So catch you guys on the other side. Game on. Oh, yeah. I didn't even end the stream. I got to click another button. That's it. I just fucking. Why don't you go on Fresh and Fit? I've been talking to Myron Gaines on a regular basis. I got messages from him right now that he sent me a few hours ago. I'd never been to Miami, but we have something in the background. I probably shouldn't really talk about it, but just keep fucking watching. Just keep fucking watching. Catch you guys on the other side.